morning. So we're going to do a quick 15-minute Pilates session. I'm not gonna go over all the principles in detail, but just make sure you bring your belly in. So imagine you're kind of like sucking your belly in towards the spine and then down to the coccyx. Okay, so you want to move your belly button all the way through and down. That trajectory. Yep. So once you do that, your back comes into neutral. So your abdominals are switched on. We breathe into your rib cage. So mainly, we do breathe into your rib cage. So front of your ribs, side of your ribs, and when you're on the mat, you really want to expand into the lower ribs in here. So you really want to push that breath into the bottom of your rib cage. Keeping approximately 5 size gap between your chin and your chest, so it's like you're holding a big orange and you don't want to drop it, especially when you're on the mat, so you're coming up and down in a nice and aligned position of your spine and your neck and your head. Okay? Breathing in through your nose, out through the mouth. I'm going to talk you through. You don't really need to focus on the breath too much just now, so as long as you do the movements correctly, your breath will come on. So we're going to start on the mat, at the top of the mat. Knees and feet facing forward. You can gently rock back and forward just a couple of times, just finding your most stable stance here. Okay, so once you're there, tuck your tailbone under. So again, remember belly button down, all the way down towards the coccyx. Breathe in your belly and rolling your shoulders down, and from a neutral spine we're going to roll down. So shoulders down, chin and chest. Then start to slowly articulate your spine all the way down, keeping your legs nice and straight for as long as you can. And then if you do need to bend your knees, we bend your knees, we place your hands onto the mat and we take 3 hand steps forward into high plank. Taking a big inhale. Exhale, come down onto your knees, shift your weight forward. We do 3 push-ups and tuck your toes, kicking your heels towards your glutes. 1, 3, and exhale. Good, and 1. Coming back into high plank as we inhale, pushing the mat away from the exhale. 3 hand steps back, and then just start to slowly articulate your spine back into nice and upright position, vertebra at a time. We'll only do it one more time. Shoulders down, drop your head, and then just relax everything as you're coming down. Hands on the mat, 3 hand steps forward. 1, 2, 3. We're in a high plank. Or you can come down on your knees. Inhale, exhale, knees on the mat, and tuck your toes, and then we're going on 3, and 2, beautiful, and 1. Come back onto all fours. From here, we'll walk your knees forward, cross your legs, and then we're going to come into seated. Once you've come into seated, find your sitting bones. So just wiggle from side to side, knees and feet forward. Feet staying flat on the mat, ideally. You can also have kind of like a ball or a cushion here if you feel your knees are going to go salsa dancing here. Draw your shoulders back and down, keeping your hands underneath your legs. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, hold your spine, bringing your chin towards your chest. Inhale, back into neutral. We do 3 more times. So exhale, and inhale. Good, and twice more. Exhale. You can make your exhales a little bit louder so you can sound your exhales. And 1 more. So exhale comes from your tummy. Switches on your abdominals just a little bit more if you add a little bit more noise to it. It's like weightlifting. Send your arms out in front of you. Inhale and then exhale. Roll over the sitting bones, chin to chest, belly to spine. You can keep your hands underneath your legs if you want to, or not. And then slowly back into seated. We do it 3 more times. So exhale and inhale. So articulating your spine down, so vertebra at a time, down, down, down. If you need to stop, stop, maybe hold onto the legs, and then slowly Up, good. We're going to add a little bit of a twist. So exhale your right arm out to the side. Inhale, center. Good. And then left. And center. And back to your right. Good. And back to the left. Beautiful. And 4. And 3. And last 2. Beautiful. And last one. Good. And from here we're going to add a little bit of a leg twist. So we roll off your sitting bones, straighten up your leg, point your toes, and then slowly come back through. We do the same on the left. If it's not really comfortable, accessible to straighten up your leg, just feel free to keep your feet on the mat, both feet. And again, exhale. And inhale, neutral spine. Good. And 4. Lengthen. And 3. Breathe in. Lengthen. And 2. As you lengthen, imagine somebody's pulling you up toward the ceiling. So nice and strong and straight spine. Coming back into neutral. Hands underneath your legs. Walk your hands under towards your glutes. And releasing your spine all the way down onto the mat. Moving your feet slightly closer towards you. Hands on your hips. Again, you want to tuck your tailbone under, so you do really want to send your belly button down towards your coccyx here. So scoop, belly into spine, and then hands on your rib cage. Take a big breath in into your ribs. And then as you exhale, force that breath into your lower ribs. Trying to imprint everything into the mat. Your feet are staying on the mat. We're grounding through the feet like a lot, especially through the inner side of the foot. Okay? So once you get that sensation, you should feel a little bit more of a activation coming from the inner legs. Inner legs connects into your core, pelvis, and to your spine. Okay? So it's really important to use your feet like a lot. Keep your arms up above your chest, fingers together. Fingers pointing to the ceiling, roll your shoulders back and down. So keep your shoulders on the mat to start with. Inhale, and then as you exhale, start to slowly peel your spine over the mat, vertebra at a time. If your feet are staying on the mat and we're not doing any jerking movements, you can start to slowly bring yourself into an upright spine. And then slowly articulating your spine, coming all the way down. We'll do 3 more times. You can stop halfway up and just hold it here and breathe and shoot. Again, if the movement is coming from your abdomen, follow it through and you come all the way through. If you need to stay halfway up, stay halfway up. And twice more. Exhale, inhale, hold it. Exhale, down. Beautiful. And 1 more, chin to chest. Good. And on the way down, bringing your chin towards your chest, so try not to drop your head back. Your head is going to be the last one to come down onto the mat. Well, pick up your knees, so bringing your legs into tabletop, hands just above your knees, pushing your legs slightly away from you, activating tongue a little bit more. Again, scoop, squeeze, breathe. Knees and feet facing forward. Hands are going to go behind your head, elbows forward. And then we exhale, coming into your curl. Up your shoulders, good. And inhale. As we exhale, we start to slowly tap your feet 1 at a time. So we exhale it down, inhale, lift, down. No movement coming from anywhere else in the body except for those legs. Good, we're going on 4, 3, and 2. Last one. From the same position, we are going to straighten up your right leg, send it down towards your mat, and then slowly up. Exhale, lift. Movement comes from the core. Again, so just use your abdominals. If you feel any discomfort and any movement coming from the spine, maybe don't lower them so much. Maybe just keep them bent and keep tapping the bent leg. And 2 more. Beautiful. And last one. After this, we're going to add a little bit of a twist. So we exhale, right elbow, left knee, come back through. And again, exhale. Keep going, exhale. And inhale, it's like you're aiming with the elbow towards the outside of that knee. And 4. You should feel your tummies by now. And 3, hopefully. And 2. Beautiful. And 1. Staying where you are. We'll hug your right knee right in towards the chest. Drop your chin towards the chest. Really nice and wide elbows. You can also bring your left hand just above your ankle, right hand just underneath the knee. If that's not comfy, both hands can go here, it's fine. Just as long as you feel keep your elbows nice and wide. Left leg, releasing it down. Point your foot. Lock your knee, active quad. And then we'll switch. And switch. You can release your head and shoulders onto the mat. Take a little breather, or maybe just even staying there. Or maybe come back over the mat. Beautiful. And 4. And 3. And 2. Last one. Hold it here. Pulse your leg. On 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and switch. On 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and knees into chest. Coming down into the mat, rolling onto your side, pushing on the mat. Coming onto all fours. Shift your weight slightly forward, so bringing your armpits maybe just slightly above the palms of the hands, knees underneath your hips. Tuck your tailbone under, pushing the mats over the mat, pushing the mat away, and then pick up your knees off of the mat. Strong abdominal, shift your weight forward. Good. Twist your knees over to your right. And center, and left. Center, good, and right. Center, and left. Center, more than welcome to come down onto all fours and hold the stretch. Or even come down onto your forearms if it's too much for the wrists. We do 2 more times, exhale. Good, and last one. Knees coming down into the mat. Shift your weight forward, come down onto the mat. Forearms here, roll your shoulders back and down. A little back bend, stretching your lumbar spine, so the base of the spine. Tuck your tailbone under, breathe your belly button away from the mat. Roll your shoulders back and down. Beautiful, and then we exhale, back, down. Do 2 more times, inhale. And exhale. Good, and 1 more. Good, and then we straighten up your arms. Head stays level with the neck. Tuck, belly button away from the mat. Opposite arm to leg. Lift. Stay nice and strong in your spine, and then exhale down. Inhale, lift. Down, good, and 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Imagine somebody is pulling into opposite directions. Keeping your spine nice and strong, and then exhale. And 1 more. Exhale. Hands underneath the shoulders, tucking your toes under. Come back onto all fours. Come into a couple of cat cows, rounding your spine. Inhale, looking up, and 1 more. Good, and from here, sending your right foot back. Push the mats away from you. Left to join. Hold it here for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, exhale, walk your hands back towards your feet. Start to slowly articulate your spine all the way back into nice and upright position. And send your arms up as we inhale. Catch hold of your left wrist. Take a side bend over to right. Catch hold of your right wrist. Side bend over to the left. Beautiful. Releasing your arms down, interlacing your hands, pushing them up away from you. And then over to right. Center. And left. And center. Releasing them down. Rolling your shoulders. Open wide. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Giving yourselves a big hug. Pat. And thank you.